Hi guys, Dave here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kubota M96S, this high clearance equal wheeler tractor, and why this is the tractor for you. On the Kubota M96S, this is our high clearance tractor. So at the front axle, up to 775 millimeters in clearance for your front axle, and many of different tread spacing. So anywhere from a 60-inch centers all the way up into 80-inch width as well. So very versatile with your tyre tread settings to suit all of your different garden beds or anything that implements that you're currently running. So this is more than capable of suiting all of those applications. On the 96S bonnet, so it's got a nice slanted bonnet on the front, so you've still got really good vision down and around on the front of the machine. So 2 headlights on the front standard, opening your bonnet, just a latch down on the bottom left-hand corner here. So it's just pulling that out. 1 piece open bonnet, so nice easy access through to the engine. So battery at the front, big capacity air filter at the front of the machine as well, and your coolant box. So for all your coolant, so you just got a high and a low fill for your radiator. Round on this side, you just got your little guard here on the side, which opens up, so there is a mesh screen in front of your radiator as well to catch any of your grass seeds or bigger filling stuff to stop blocking your radiator. Just going to jump up on the machine now so we can turn the wheels around so we can see nice easy access through to the engine bay. So on the left-hand side here, just got your engine oil dipstick, so checking your engine oil, and then just your filler cap down here on the left-hand side as well. So you can access this with the bonnet closed, so all your daily checks, quick, easy engine oil check before you start your day. Just closing your engine, there's just a cord underneath the engine bay, just pulling it down, and then just pushing it down to lock it in. So at the back of the tractor, you've got your 3-point linkage. So standard with these is a 2.1 tonne lifting capacity, but you can add hydraulic lift assist cylinders to get it up over 3 tonne lifting capacity. On the back too, this tractor has 3 remotes. It does come standard with 1 set of remotes, and then the optional extra for the 2 extras, so you have up to 3 remotes on the machine. So engine oil, transmission oil, dipstick check on the back here as well. So you can check your hydraulic oil, and then just a filler on the top if you need to top it up at all. On your 3-point linkage, you've got your telescopic adjustments as well. So this allows them to extend for hooking up your implements to make it a little bit easier if you're just, a few millimeters or an inch off. So to extend these, just got your lever on the top. So it's just pushing that down, and then you'll be able to extend the hydraulics. Once you've pinned in your attachment you're putting on, you can either reverse the tractor back, and that'll lock them back into place so you can raise the implement and off you go to work. So the M96S has these big tyres on here. These are just to increase the ground clearance of the tractor to be able to get over any vegetable crop or any crop that you need the clearance for spraying or picking any of those vegetables as well. So these particular tyre sizes are 270 by 95 R48s. And they do come on these adjustable rim patterns to be able to change the different tyre spacings that you need to suit different width applications or garden beds that you're running in. So these are fully adjustable, so your dish can be in or out, and then there is spaces on the dish as well to be able to increase or reduce the tyre width of the machine. There are different tyre sizes available as well, so there are narrower tyres, so these are like 11.2 inch, there is 9.5 inch tyres as well, so you can get a narrower tyre on this if you need one at all. So the M96S has the Kubota 3.8 litre 4-cylinder engine, and also has 175 litre fuel capacity to keep you going all day. So up here on the controls, very simple. Very similar to your M40 series of tractors. So you've got on your left hand side is your shuttle control. So that's just pulling it forward, shuttling it forward, or shuttling it into reverse. back into neutral. On the right hand side, you just got a couple of buttons so you can change it from miles per hour to kilometers per hour, or you go through hour meter or PDO speed, depending on what you're running at that point in time. Just headlights, hazard lights, blinkers, and horn up on top here if you need the horn at all. Through to your pedals in front of you. So you've got 4 or 5 pedals across there actually. So your left one being your clutch. The center little one down here, that's just your steering adjustment. So once you take your foot off, it'll lock in for your steering position. Then you've just got your brakes, so left or right brakes, and underneath there you can unlock them. So you can use them independently if you need to. Right one just being your accelerator on the machine. Through to the control panel on the right hand side of the machine. So you've just got your 2 engagements down here. So they're just for your right hand heel to push down on. So they're just for your diff lock on the machine. Next one across is just your engine throttle. So it's just pushing it forward to increase the engine RPM. Gear selection. So you've got 4 speed in a H pattern on the gear shift, but there's also a high and a low range electronically selected. So just tapping it across to the left will flick it between high and low range. So if we turn the key on, you'll see it on the display. So there's a little rabbit symbol on there for high range, and then when the tractor's on, it'll flick it across to low range and give you the tortoise symbol up on the dash. And then, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in high or low range on your splitter there. Up here is your 3-point linkage and draft control. So on the furthest one on the right is just your 3-point linkage. So pushing it forward to lower, pulling it back to raise it up. Next one across here is your draft control. So just depending on the work you're doing, just setting the draft control accordingly. Yellow lever at the back is just your PDO engagement. So just pushing it forward to turn the PDO on for your power takeoff on the back, and then turning it off to stop it, of course. These 3 levers across here are to do with the hydraulics on the back. So depending on which one that you're hooked into on the back, just pulling them forward or reverse to set the hydraulics up accordingly at the back. Through to the center here, so your black dial is just your 3-point linkage lowering speed. So just winding it in will turn it off, which will slow down the lowering speed with the attachment on the back, or anti-clockwise will then speed it up, so it'll lower much faster. Little grey dial here, so that's just for the suspension, so mechanical suspension seat. You can just wind that spring tension up if you want to firm up the ride quality. Over to the left-hand side of the machine, you've just got your park brake, so it's just disengage or engage. You've got your high or low on the side here, so just clutch in to flick forward into low range. And then you've got your 2 push levers at the back. So first one here, or closest to the front, is just your 4-wheel drive. So it's just pushing that lever down, that engages the 4-wheel drive, pulling it up to disengage. The next one across is to engage your creep speeds. So you do have to be in low range up here. If that's in high, you won't be able to engage the creep. So just pushing that forward into low, and then you'll be able to push that down to engage the creep speeds. So these creep speeds are in forward and reverse. So it doesn't matter which direction you're traveling, that creep speed will go in both directions. So that wraps up the walk around on the Kubota M96S machine. If you have any questions on this, please leave them in the comments below and we'll be happy to help.